What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Conversation 6 with a new renaissance. My name is Manny, and this is Sante.
Yes, sir.
And he is a fashion designer extraordinaire, a good friend, a collaborator, and you should definitely be checking out his stuff. So, we're going to have a conversation today, go over what he started with, how he got to where he is now, how he's able to sell out his drops, and hopefully give you the tools at home to create your own brand or start your own artistic journey. So, appreciate you for being on, my brother.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So for those who don't know who you are, give me the rundown of who Sante is, where you come from, and then how did you get into fashion?
Sure. So my name is Sante. I come from Chicago, Latino, proud Latino, Mexican from Jalisco, shout out. Um, I got into fashion when I was in high school and I was like at a mall and I was like, yo, bro, like everything is whack.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this shit. I hate everything that's out. And as a joke, I was like, man, I'm gonna just start making my own clothes. And then it hit me right there, and I was like, wait, whoa, I'm gonna make my own clothes. And so I got a sewing machine, Budo YouTube University, like
Yeah.
just self-taught. I got into vinyl printing,
Same.
which I don't recommend, but it's a great start.
Yeah.
And then I got into like screen printing, knowing how to make the screens, uh, patchwork. You're into patchwork, and you can never go wrong with
Never.
patchwork. It's like you could grab the most simplest piece, and if you add patchwork to it, it just makes it into something way better. Um, but yeah, man, is my sister is I think like a fashion god. So
Really?
she got me into like clothes and putting and styling it together and just putting me onto what's good and what's not. She taught me how to thrift and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, shout out Chicago too. Like all my fashion friends out there really influenced me a good amount.
Damn. When
Yeah.
you when you moved to Austin?
I moved out here in September.
Oh,
September.
recently as fuck then.
Recently, man. Recently. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, started working at Lyft ATX as their designer. Been loving it, man. I don't know if you've seen some of our merch,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but ever since probably October, well, Halloween was my first drop, and ever since I've been making everything, and I've been loving it, man.
Hell yeah. Shout out
It's
to
a
Lyft ATX, bro.
shout
They're
out
the
Lyft,
best.
man. If you're not there, you're missing out.
Yeah, truth. That's where I work out.
Um,
It's the best. The
yeah,
G shit is the best.
honestly, best gym in Austin, probably in Texas, honestly, but
Yeah, who knows, yo?
yeah,
I
who
love it there.
knows?
It's a fucking
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah, it's a vibe.
Yeah. So tell me about the brand. When did it actually start to go from like, yeah, I'm fucking with my own clothes and making shit to like, all right, I'm doing this for real.
Sure. So I after high school, I told myself that I wanted to make a brand. So I was first coming up with names. We all had our first names.
Oh yeah.
I remember starting out, my name was Seven Mafia,
Yeah.
just because like seven is a special number for me, and like the word mafia is just like I don't know, culture,
Yeah.
you know. And I just thought it fit my aesthetic and what I was trying to go for. But then I was reading something one day and I I came across the word Santé and I looked it up and it means health in French.
Okay, fire.
Health in French, and that's what they say when they cheers. When they cheers. So I was like, man, that's fucking dope. And something that always was big to me as an artist was your mental health, right?
Mm-hmm.
And any artist can probably relate to this. As an artist, you go through it. You go through many doubts. You start questioning your own art. You look at others and you're like, fuck, like where am I? What am I doing, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to promote that like if you look good, you're going to feel good mentally, and for every drop that I do, I donate to mental health,
Oh, fire.
some type of mental health, because it's always super important. But yeah, man, like
Hell yeah.
yeah,
So how long have you been doing the brand for?
I've been doing since 2020. Shout out COVID for letting me letting me really lock in on this.
Yeah.
Uh,
COVID is when I started locking into.
yeah,
I also have multiple brand names. I had a brand in high
yeah,
school. Had one in college. I had like three in college,
Yeah.
honestly, and they're just like sparks. They're just
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, yeah.
But when I sat down and thought with it, like during COVID, I was like, all right, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And even then, I changed my name like a few months ago to New
Right,
Renaissance. You know,
right, right,
so it's always an evolving
right,
thing, in my opinion.
right.
So, tell me about kind of like your design language. Like, what are you trying to get across with the pieces? Because they are fire. I
Mm.
do like the hoodie a lot.
Yeah, like honestly, these are pieces that I started off with, but really my vision is like I I, I don't want to say bigger, but like more just high fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Just more high fashion with a street with a mix of streetwear.
Hmm.
So like fuck, I don't even know how to say this word.
Contemporary.
Contemporary fashion mixed with streetwear. So I like very like minimalistic stuff, but
Mhm.
like with just like tiny details that are loud.
Mm-hmm.
So like say you have a black jacket, right? And with like red stitching. You know, like that's
Just a little something.
just a little
A little
sauce,
spice
a
on the
little
fucking.
spice, and I love that. And my first drop was like low key a blank shirt that just said Sante on the back, and I had a little label on the sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, like just leaving the front blank, you realize how much people love that shit.
Yeah.
Like they love blanks, they love like simple, minimalistic stuff because my goal with that shirt was I wanted people to wear that stuff every day,
Mm-hmm.
right? That was my goal. And when people started buying it, you know, it was mostly like close friends, family. But I would see these people wear it like often, and it's just like they would tell me like, hey, like it's not just because it's yours, but I like it. You
Yeah.
know, like I like wearing it on the daily, whatever. It's comfortable,
That's fire.
you know, and yeah, man. But
Hell yeah. So
yeah.
what's the goal now with the brand? What are you trying to do with it now?
So the goal now, man, this is a big goal because it's like a crazy transition from like going kind of simple. But I want to do a runway show at the end of the year
Yeah.
with just like crazy pieces that I make from scratch. Um, yeah, but that's like one of my goals. I want to do like a good amount of looks, like 10 to 15 maybe. Ideally, it would be more than 30, but man,
That the,
me doing that by myself, man, I don't know
bro, I've
about
done
that.
2 runways and I did 8 looks each, and
Yeah,
the time it takes to make 8 looks
yeah,
is like almost incomprehensible, bro. Every night of my
bro,
life, I had to like as soon as I go back from the gym, I worked like 5 hours a night every night for like a month straight.
it's insane.
Every weekend, completely like. And I didn't even do anything crazy. I just made like those jeans, you know. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it was rough.
And those are hard. And
Thank
those
you.
are hard. And I personally think that it's harder to make clothes, make upcycling clothes
Yeah.
because you have to work with clothes that are already made,
Yeah.
and you have to tear it apart, put it back together, make patterns, right? And when you just grab the fabric like itself, you just make the patterns, cut it, and sew it together. Like
Yeah.
it sounds more simple than it is, but it is, I think, in my opinion, easier than upcycling.
Yeah, upcycling is brutal.
Yeah.
Basically, getting a lot. I do a lot of bullshit cuts, like really bad cuts, Levi's, like tapered ones, and I try to make them newer. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I kind of just try to recut them, make them look like they're baggy, or they're super skinny. I make them baggy, and then I add different shit to them, and like different vibes. And I always go off music, which kind of transitions to the next thing I want to ask you, which is, you know, how are you inspired to create? Because I know for me, I'm always music forward. So like whatever music I'm listening to that day is what I'll try to reflect on the clothes, you know?
Honestly, I agree heavy on that one. Like music is huge. Like whenever I hear music is just depends on my mood.
Mm.
And like but I know that when I hear music, my mood's going to get uplifted.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, it's weird cuz I like to listen to
I love metal.
metal rock.
Yeah.
And like I'll be in the stew creating something with my headphones on, listening to metal. Like that's kind of insane.
What type of
But
bands you listen to?
Tsunami. There's this.
Tsunami's fire.
Yeah,
Sounds sick.
Tsunami's insane. I like Speed.
Speed's sick too. The
There's
Flute, bro.
yeah, bro.
Dude, they're fire.
There's this crazy brand from Chicago called Si Dios Quiere, and they're
know.
just insane, dude. They should be bigger than what they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Other than that, I really like Spanish music, like boleros, like Luis Miguel, and like
That's right.
you know old school stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's many ways to get inspired, honestly. Littlest ways is just literally just talking to my mom. I always get inspired. I always like just I don't know. Every time I talk to her, I feel like I gotta go crazy. You
Mm.
know, like I gotta get her out the hood type stuff. You
Literally
know,
same, bro. I talk to my mom every
like
day, bro. Same
that
thing.
that inspires the fuck out of me. Or something that I've realized recently is that I I I didn't know how to like take this, but like I guess I inspire people to like put on a fit. You know, think about what they're putting on each day, you know, because they see me doing it and they're like, "Hey, like he low key like he's rocking that shit." So I want to do it. I want to do it. And like that's what it's all about, man. Like
Yeah.
you want to inspire everybody to put on a fit, go crazy, look good, man. Like
Dude,
get
100%.
out there. That it doesn't matter if you're just going on a walk, man. Like fuck it, put on a fit, just
Yeah.
walks.
I'm trying to do this now where I like, even if I go to the grocery store, I still put on a fit.
Bro,
Like,
grocery stores are the one of the best like ways to just
yeah.
put
Like,
on a fit.
I always say if I leave the house, I have to have something on. Like, I
Yeah.
can't be bullshit no matter what.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So, where do you think you get the confidence to put out clothes? Because a lot of people who maybe are watching this usually are like starting something new, and it's a lot, right? When you first start to be like, "Fuck, how do I screen print?
Yeah.
Do I do vinyl?" I did vinyl too, bro. I did vinyl.
Yeah,
ass.
vinyl.
The shit was ass, but I still
Yeah.
do it for a lot of sampling, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
how I look. I'll like cut vinyl and be like, "All right,
It's
this looks
easy.
good."
It's easy
Yeah.
and fast.
So
So
the confidence to create, right? How
Yeah.
did you get the confidence to say, "I'm gonna put this name on this thing and I'm gonna put it out to the world"? You
yeah,
know, where did that
that
confidence come from?
man, that's a good question.
It's a
Uh,
tough one.
yeah, honestly, I don't know, man. Like, when I first started, I did think a lot about. I overthought my first drop. I
Yeah.
was like, man, whatever. What like are people gonna fuck with this? Um, but I then had to talk myself out of it. You just have to tell yourself like, hey, do you like it? Do you yourself like it?
Yeah.
Is this something that you yourself would get if you saw at a store? And so that's how I kind of went on about it. Tongue twister. I went on by it. And uh shit, I kind of lost track there.
It happens.
I kind of lost track there. But what were we talking about?
It happens, bro. It happens.
What were we talking
The
about?
confidence to create.
The confidence. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You just cannot give like two fucks about what people think,
Yeah.
and just literally put out your work. Put out your work as much as you can. Honestly, I could do better on putting out more work than I do, but but honestly, bro, just put it out. You're probably not gonna like your what you dropped after like 2 weeks that you dropped it,
Yeah.
but it's still out there,
Yeah.
and it's not like people are gonna um like just hold on to that design or
Yeah. Every
like-
designer starts
like-
somewhere.
like
I
people
was
move
actually
on.
talking
Yeah,
about this on the last episode. It's like, bro, if you see a brand that has like 10,000 followers or 100,000 followers and they'll have like 3 designs on, right? You may think, damn, they really snapped on their first try.
yeah,
But bro, high key, they probably deleted 1,000 posts of them fucking up or doing horrible drops.
no
like
bad. Yeah,
vinyl shit on shirts, like
Yeah.
terrible shit, you know?
yeah,
So I think I agree with you. The sooner you just put shit out, the sooner like
Yeah.
you'll realize, oh, I don't want to do that again, or that shit sucked. I
Right.
know I could do better.
right.
You know, what I do is I keep all my lookbooks that I shoot for
Mm.
everything, even since the vinyl days. I still have it on my
Mhm,
website, so
oh,
you can
yeah.
see all of the dog shit, and you can see like the progression, because that's so much cooler. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like yeah, of course a finished product is fucking sick, or like a finished brand, like oh my god, this thing is amazing.
Mm.
But it's even cooler in my opinion to see like how bad it was,
Mm.
and then to like where it got to. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's kind of the whole thesis of everything I do. Is like, you know, I'll start a podcast with I don't give a fuck who watches it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I love you at home, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
it's just like you could see this, and then 5 years from now, this thing is like crazy. You know, and
Yeah.
you could still watch the first one where we like fucked up. You know,
Yeah.
you know, just the tongue twister. You know, like,
Dude, the tongue twister.
and that's all it's about. It's just like, how can I show people how much work I've put in? You know, do I have the body of work out there? And now I'm trying to get more people involved to do like the photos, the videos, and stuff, so we all blow up at the same time
Mhm,
versus like
mhm.
just making it a me thing.
Man, fashion is all about community, man. It's
All
like,
it is, bro.
It's
Art's meant to be enjoyed, bro. You gotta go
yeah,
out there and
yeah,
fucking put it out. You know.
yeah,
What are
yeah.
we doing waiting around? You
And
know?
like I feel like Austin in particular really needs that fashion boost.
100%.
Fashion
But I think people
boost.
want it so bad here
Yeah.
too. People like are down for it. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So why did you move to Austin?
Man, just to do that, to change the fashion world out here, just boost it up, really leave a mark, leave
Yeah.
a Sante mark here in Austin. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like that's the goal. That's
Hell
the goal.
yeah. And do you think you stay here or you gonna move somewhere else after?
Man, New York is the goal, man. The end goal.
Yeah.
End goal. Like I want to be out there. I don't even want to live there. I just want to be out there for like 2 years, go crazy, do the most amount of work ever, and then just dip.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to like really go crazy here as much as I can. Hopefully build a store here.
Yeah.
That's like the main goal.
Oh yeah.
And then I want the store to be like a designer house. So like you can literally, I want to have the store have a giant table in the middle.
Mm.
And then you see all our hats there, whatever, during the day. But at night we clear the table and that's our design table. Like that's
Yeah.
where we cut and sew everything. That's where everything happens. That's the hopeful goal. And then New York Fashion Week and all this shit, and Paris and yeah, I want to go. I want to go everywhere with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm stoked if I stay here. Austin is like so nice. I mean,
Austin's cool, and what's cool about it too is that it's an up and coming city, and there's a lot of young people here,
Yeah.
and yeah, but man, I don't know. What do you think? Like, 'cause from what I've seen, people out here are really into either like fitness
Mm.
or they're like super techie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's like the majority of people for
Yeah.
sure. I think everyone, even the tech people or the fitness people, all want something to do on the weekend. All of them. So if you can do a fashion show at a bar, you can do a runway show at a bar, you can do anything outdoors, you can do a photo shoot, a campaign, anything. People are just down to like do something. Like other cities, people are like, oh, I have my thing on the weekend. I go to my little, you know what I mean? I go to the bar, I go home. People here are just down to do something. Go to the lake, go outside, go to Zilker, go to fucking the new restaurant that's opening up, a food truck. You know what I mean? A comedy show. People are just always down to do something. Like I'm gonna go fucking two-stepping tonight. Like people are just down to do.
I've heard that. I've heard that's popular out here.
It's fire.
I haven't been.
Bro,
I've never been two-stepping.
Bro, it's so much fun.
So let me know how that goes. 'Cause
I've been a lot. It's so much fun.
Really? It's
yeah,
fun?
Yeah,
It's
I
fun?
just love all music. So I love country, like old ass. They play like I'm going to Broken Spoke, and they play like old ass country from like the 50s and 60s, and that's like my shit.
Man, I love all music. It's just country. I just cannot
Trust. Okay, so like
get into, man.
there's two types of country. There's beers and trucks country,
Yeah.
and there's the folk country, which is like more Americana, like
Okay.
people singing back in the day, like 50s, 60s, 70s. People are just like singing about life and shit. I love that because they're, in my opinion, really great musicianship. They're all really great guitarists, good bands. And people are actually doing really interesting shit, and lyrics a little bit more not beer and truck and you know,
Yeah,
like all that shit. Like I like both. I like Luke Combs and shit. He's a beer and truck guy. But,
Right.
you know, there's people back then, all the way back, and they're like geniuses that kind of got left behind because they didn't really. Country was never the big genre ever, until like recently, kind of. But yeah, I think everyone here looks for something on the weekends. Everyone wants to do something cool. You know, just wants to do something. So a runway show would probably sell out, even if they don't even fucking know you, because like, fuck it. What else you gotta do?
Honestly,
you know what I mean? Like another weekend at
you're
6th Street. Like, that's what I'm doing with my brand. I'm hosting like open photo shoots now. Where like, hey, I'm dropping the location. If you want to come shoot, like we're shooting already. Like,
When are you doing the next one?
First one, we're doing the first one next week, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And then after that, community dinners where, hey, we're going to a food truck. Just pull up. If you have an idea, come out and iterate it with us. Like, so, oh, I'm thinking about starting a brand. All right, tell me about it. And then when you start saying your ideas out loud to people, you could get steam. Or like, oh, fuck, you need a hat guy. I know the hat guy. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to do. I want to connect the dots with people. So I want to get like 20 people together, dinner.
That's huge, bro.
Yeah, and
that's
it's like
huge.
People want to do that shit. People want
That's huge.
to just do shit here.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's like it speaks to the city a lot. There's a lot of interested people here. And my brand is for interested people who are interested in photography, videography, anything of the sort, anything creative. You know, but you want to start, watch the podcast or watch my TikToks or come to one of our events, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah. And
then if you like that shit, we helped you out, we helped you get your proposal.
Right.
Maybe buy something from us.
Right.
Buy a piece that we're making, you know? So that's my thesis. And I want to have that happen here as much as I can. But that's why I wanted to connect to you because so many people are building things like you know? And we need more people like you over here in Austin.
Yeah.
So what have you liked about it so far?
Austin?
Yeah. Or what have you hated too, if you have a better answer for that?
Man, the traffic sucks. Traffic
Worse
sucks.
in Chicago? When I went to Chicago, Chicago's traffic was horrendous.
It's a different type of traffic, I think. You know, Chicago is like it's just city traffic.
Yeah.
So it's just always gonna be there's always gonna be traffic. Here I feel like I don't know, man. Like the streets are so wide and like long and like that's your Austin's not that big. So
Yeah.
the destinations aren't that far, but just traffic makes it just extra long.
Yeah. I'm from Miami, bro. And the
Oh,
traffic there is hell.
yeah, it is.
But the traffic there is because there's too many people speeding and too many things go wrong.
Mhm.
People are freaking out. Here, no one drives. No one drives at all. Everyone just is like on their phone, like bullshitting in traffic, and like 10 cars ahead of them is nothing.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Like,
Yeah.
my God, it's just so bad. But I don't know. So
Yeah.
what else have you liked about it besides hating the traffic?
Like I said, Austin is like an up and coming city, so I think that there's a lot of opportunity to create things.
Mhm.
There's a lot of young people, so it's cool to connect with them. It's cool to see young people like being so successful at their age out here. Like
Yeah.
I've met a lot of young people out here that are just like my age and are already millionaires. Like,
Same, bro.
you know, like it's just, you know, like hats off to you, man.
Yeah, it's
You know,
wild,
like,
bro.
Yeah.
And I think everyone here is my buddy. I always say this in every fucking podcast, but my buddy told me he's like everyone in Austin's at the starting line.
Yeah.
So even the millionaires, even the people who kind of already made it, are like down to just do whatever. Like
Yeah.
everyone's just down, bro. And
Yeah.
I just encourage people to just give us a chance. Come to Austin, do something
Yeah.
cool because shit is so sick over here, bro. I'm telling you, it's so nice.
Man, something I like don't really like about Austin. I think it's because I come from Chicago, and it's the food scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great out
Really?
here. I think I've only tried like one or two spots that are like actually gas. But man, I don't know. Like,
Let me put you on, bro. There's a place on 2nd Street. And for you at home, try it out. It's the best restaurant of my life. Kamuri Tatsuya. Ramen Tatsuya is like their main thing. They have like a
Okay.
ramen restaurant. There's like 10 of them here. Kamuri is like, it's Texas barbecue and Japanese fusion.
Oh.
Bro, I had it last week again. It's the best fucking meal I've had in my life. I'm telling you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They put brisket on ramen. And it's like a dipping
Oh,
sauce with
shit.
steak on it, bro. It's like truly the best restaurant I've ever had in my life.
I
can't
gotta
even-
try it out.
Yeah, trust.
Gotta
10
try
out of
it
10.
out.
I think the food scene here is, you gotta find it.
It's building. It's
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's getting there.
Yeah, we have a lot of concepts that are nice here that are going pretty good.
Yeah.
I want to try Oseo very bad. Ezov, I want to try. All on like,
I don't Azov.
yeah,
I actually shout out Jonah. He's the executive chef there.
yeah.
Great dude. Great
Yeah?
dude. Yeah.
I want to go very badly, very badly.
It's good. It's Mediterranean food.
Love that shit, bro.
It's fire. It's
Yeah.
fire. I've only been to their brunch,
Okay.
but I've heard great things about dinner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you've tried este,
Dude,
dude.
one of the last podcasts I had, my buddy's like, Este is like the greatest restaurant in my life.
Dude, that like I said, that's like one of the only spots out here that I'm like, okay, my
Yeah.
respect, my
Yeah,
respect.
They
'cause-
hear it all the time. It's like the greatest restaurant ever.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
try it. I have
And
to
it's
try it.
seafood. It's like
I wouldn't think it's that good.
I wouldn't think in Texas I would find great seafood, but there it is, man.
Yeah, it's fire.
It is.
I gotta try. That's next up
Yeah.
on the list, honestly.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about your besides the Austin thing, the whole creative process, kind of what you work in. Like, what do you go into like a design session with? Do you try to sew things, or you just like photoshopping things? What's kind of like your process?
Well, like we mentioned earlier, there always has to be music,
Mhm.
always. But I like doing mood boards, vision boards. Like that's my thing. Like that's how I get inspired. I grab images from magazines or from online or even shit from Pinterest.
Yeah.
But or like photos that I've taken of that I have on my camera roll that just kind of inspire me. But yeah, other than that, I'll just get straight into it. Like I'll grab pieces of fabric and just start sewing, making whatever.
Yeah.
I think I've perfected like making a shirt from scratch.
That's wild.
Yeah, like and like the cut that I like.
Mhm.
Like,
Did you make that one from scratch?
That one, yeah, I made that one. The one that I'm wearing underneath this, I made from scratch too. But it's like it's honestly probably the easiest thing you could do from scratch.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Other than like a bag is pretty easy to make, but a shirt, yeah. I mean, you're literally just sewing 2 to 4 pieces together,
Yeah.
and
If
that's it.
someone were to start right now, they want to start sewing, where do you think they should start?
Man, learn your way around the machine first. Like learn what everything does. 'Cause I know I struggled with that at first. I'm like, what do you mean the tension has to be different? What do you
Yeah.
mean like the length of the stitch is like that matters, or you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or like even the you ever seen like the invisible stitch
Yeah.
on pants?
Mm-hmm.
Like I like that's a crazy stitch too that I just never even thought about, right? So I would say just learn the fundamentals of sewing, and then start grabbing like pieces that you don't really like care to tear up,
Mm-hmm.
and just start putting stuff together, or go to the thrift store and buy yourself some like huge pants and then make it into something else. Or like I made these jeans into like these overall jeans, huge, like triple XL overall jeans. I made it into a bag,
Fire.
into like a denim bag,
Yeah.
and like you know, stuff like that. Just start small.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, the thrift is the best place, I think, to start. When I
honestly.
started, I
Yeah,
just went to the thrift and found any pair of jeans. I was like, I'm gonna cut them up and just
yeah,
stitch them together and see what happens.
yeah, yeah,
And I didn't even know for like 2 months when I started that my machine was broken. I had no
yeah,
idea. I thought I was horrible at it,
yeah,
and everything was broken in the machine, so I had to get another one.
yeah.
But it was like, it's it's invaluable to just fuck up as much as you
Mhm.
can. I think,
No, yeah.
especially in sewing, bro. There's so much it's gonna go wrong.
You're gonna fuck up, bro.
Dude, I've had nails. I had this needle go through my hand. I've had, oh, I got horrible things. I've been literally like 4 or 5 hours deep in a pants, and I just like break the needle into it, and the whole stitch is ruined. And bro, so many
Dude, then
times.
when the needle breaks, it just irks me,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Like sometimes I'll just be like, "That's enough for today."
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
enough for
I'm
today.
kind of like over sewing now.
Yeah.
I sew like things that I like the patchwork stuff.
Yeah.
But man, it's just such a tedious task. And
Oh,
there are
yeah.
professionals out there that I'd rather let them do it because
Yeah.
it's like, man, the amount of time I've spent trying to learn these machines, and I'm decent at it, but like, man, to get great at it
To get great,
is
there's
like a completely other skill other than owning a brand. It's like
yeah.
it's as hard. It's way harder, honestly.
I also think your machine matters a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you have a Juki?
no, but I would love one,
I want
man.
one so
That
bad.
that thing is just magical,
Yeah.
dude. It's
What do you
it's
have?
crazy. I have a Singer as well, but it's like a different version.
Yeah, I've had
Um,
4 or 5, I think.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I hate
Yeah.
them all. It's just every one I get is just something's different with it, and it's like hard to learn.
Yeah.
I like sewing a lot. It is fun. I won't discourage you at home to not sew, but
Yeah.
man, get ready for a lot of screw ups, bro.
I like sewing because I think it's just like a good skill to have.
for sure.
You know, like I like say like my pants, if they don't fit me, I can fix them.
Yeah,
Or like a shirt, it's too long, I can hem it.
yeah,
Like little shit like that. It's nothing crazy, but it comes a long way.
yeah.
You know?
I love fixing stuff.
Yeah.
I love things that are broken and just like trying to make something.
Yeah,
new.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love that's why I like upcycling so much.
Yeah.
But man, the sewing machine is giving me so many problems.
Dude.
My God.
And it's really time consuming.
Yeah,
It's
the
really
amount
time
of- yeah,
consuming.
dude, when your runway show happens,
Yeah.
bro, the amount of time you're gonna put into that, you're gonna be like, wow.
Dude. Something
brutal.
else I recommend though to start a sew is learn how to hand sew.
Really?
Because it's huge in high fashion.
Mhm.
Like if you're a designer in high fashion and you're like at a runway show, and then if you're backstage like doing alterations by hand, bro.
Yeah.
And like the people that actually do it, dude, they're going in like hard, like
Yeah.
fast too. And I think that's just a crazy skill to have. I know how to hand sew, but I'm not the best. Like,
yeah.
like
I'm
I'll go
decent.
really slow, like you know.
Yeah, you know.
But
I do sashiko pants or like
Yeah.
sashiko stitches, and that takes me forever, bro. And that's
Yeah.
like the most basic one you can do
Mhm.
for hand sewing. But man, it's a lot of work.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So if someone were to start a brand right now, would you advise them to go the sewing route or go the other route, the manufacturing route?
I do recommend the sewing route. Not necessarily to sell your products that you're sewing, but learn how to make the clothes. Learn
Mhm.
how to learn what goes into that. Like even if you're not even if you're gonna be making your stuff from like China,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like just know your fabrics, know your cuts, know what they're doing to your clothes.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that's what I would recommend. Like just don't go on ChatGPT and like
Mm.
like design something on there and then send it to China and then you don't even know how it's made.
Yeah.
Like, nah, like
I agree. So what have been some fuck ups you've had when starting the brand? Has it been sewing related, or have there been like big things you've been like, damn, I should not have done that?
I think fortunately I like all the drops that I've had, which aren't too many, I've sold out. But I think that a common mistake that brands do is they over like make their
Overproduce.
overproduce. They overproduce and they'll sit on stuff. They'll sit on stuff and probably like never even sell it. And I mean that's lost money right there.
Yeah.
And so I'd say just start with minimal pieces, like even 5 pieces. And if you sell 5 pieces, like maybe you even come out with a profit if you sell it at a good price point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, other than that, I think that um really knowing your story of your brand, like knowing what you're doing it for is huge. It's like probably the most biggest thing you have to figure out because that's what people want to know. Like there's an abundant amount of like brands coming out nowadays. Like there's too many coming out honestly. So people don't give a fuck about your clothes or anything you're putting out. They care about who you are and what you're bringing and like your influence to the world.
Yeah. My hot take is that I think clothes matter the least in a clothing brand. In a weird way, it's like people are gonna buy clothes either from you or JCPenney or Macy's. Like,
Yeah.
why would they choose you over like a cheaper alternative or like a big brand? That they can trust. And it's all you, really much. Like pretty much at the end of the day, it's like what you stand for.
Exactly.
Like, and who you're associated with is a big one. Even though it's not fun to talk about that.
Yeah.
But like the reason people love Lululemon is because they make a great product, but also because everyone who's pretty and into fitness wears it.
Yeah.
They managed to capture like the prettiest demographic of people. They got like yoga people, really fit people. They sold it to them first, and then it started spreading and spreading and spreading and spreading and spreading.
Yeah.
And now everywhere you look, someone who's fit and cute wears Lululemon. You know what I mean? And so that association is like huge for a brand. Like, who cares if they actually make a short that you like in a honestly weird way.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a weird concept when you think about fashion. You think it has to be design heavy. Oh, I need to have the sickest designs or something super original. Like, chances are, every designer you love referenced something. Chances are, most things were upcycled first, and then they iterated on it and made it their own.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, how many times has the running short been done? Like, 50,000 probably. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the reason only people wear like 4 of them is because like these brands have amazing connotations. Yeah. It's not because they designed the sickest shorts ever. It's because they like have an amazing story, an amazing like community around it. Exactly. That's honestly what fashion boils down to is how many people can you get in in the room,
Right.
So like Gymshark started like going to like these fitness expos, and then they just did like just their logo on shorts. Nothing insane. They didn't do anything over designing. They were just there all the time at these fitness things, selling them for a really great price point. I think my Gymshark shorts are like $15. Like, it's insane, and the shorts just have a fucking shark on them.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing interesting about those shorts at all. They just serve a function, and they're making billions of dollars, So if you at home, maybe don't try to over design all these things. If you're high fashion, sure, but like, man, just can you get people involved in the story? Can you get people involved with like who you are and why you're doing it? And the sooner you do that, the sooner things may start to fall your way, versus sitting on pieces. So tell me a little bit more about how you sold out those drops. Do you have like did you have a method that you used? Did you like go crazy on ads? What was kind of the vibe?
I think that honestly, my first photo shoot, it was really cool because the photographer that did it, shout out Fotos Gallegos. He's actually the media director at Lyft.
Oh, okay, fire.
Yeah, but this was before even Lyft like was a thing.
It was back in Chicago?
Yeah, it was back in Chicago.
That's wicked.
And like I already knew him, so he came out. I actually flew him out to Chicago.
That's wicked.
Because I really wanted him to shoot my stuff. And I think that was huge too, 'cause sometimes I've seen like brands with cool clothes, but they have shitty photo shoots
Mm-hmm.
or like shitty content. And I think that a good video, a good photo goes a long way.
For
Like
sure.
it's gonna make your product pop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like some people won't even like the product, but they'll like your photo.
Yeah.
You know, so they'll like your aesthetic. So I think that played a huge part. Also, I think that I was surrounded by a good community. Shout out Chicago. Like I have cool friends and family that just supported and honestly made sure that I sold out. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
fire.
I had my couple randoms that bought from me, but yeah, yeah,
Hell yeah.
oh yeah. But that's how it starts, you know.
Yeah, of course. You gotta get people buy. You're only people are gonna buy your shit when you first started. Like, unless you have an insane campaign,
Yeah,
are gonna be your friends and stuff.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
people you tell about your work. You know, that's who's gonna support you first. And once you get your first few sales, you're like, oh my god, I can do it. But there's nothing like that fucking first feeling, man. When you get that first random,
yeah,
you have no idea who they are. You're like,
yeah,
oh my god, it's working.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
little
yeah,
spark is like crazy, dude.
yeah.
It took me months to get there, honestly. I was selling a lot of vintage and like random people buy my vintage all the
Okay.
time. I do pop ups and that was
Yeah.
like nothing. But once I sold my first product that I made with my logo on it and it was a random person, I was like, bro,
Mm.
yes, yes. And I even sold those things in person and those were fine. But like
Yeah.
online, a
Yeah.
random dude, no idea who he is, bought it for me with no connection to me at all. I was
It's
like,
it's such a crazy feeling. Like
it's insane. It's almost
insane.
indescribable. It's like
Yeah.
I'm doing it. There's like something here.
Yeah.
I love that validation of like, oh,
Yeah.
there is something. I'm right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's almost like yes, this is like a good thing.
Even at Lyft, like even though that's not my personal brand, like I'm still designing it, and when I see people wear my designs, it's just like it's different.
That must be sick working there, and you see people
different.
literally in the gym wearing your stuff all
Yeah,
the time.
yeah. Or like they come up and they're like, "Hey, like your merch is really cool," and like it's just I don't know. It gives me a boost of confidence and just making sure that I'm like going the right way.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
It keeps you on the right path. You're like, all right,
Right. Yeah.
I know what I got. I know I'm doing it right, a good job,
Right. Right.
which is very nice.
Yeah. Because
'Cause-
most of the pieces there, I'm already over. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just like, over it.
yeah.
But people like it, so that's
Yo,
what matters.
I get over designs so fast.
So quick.
Like within a week, I'm like, ah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
why did I do that? I could do
Right.
something else, something way
Right.
better. You
Right.
know?
Yeah, and like that's the thing too with the hoodies that I made. I never get tired of these though. Like, and I made them a while ago, like 2-3 years ago. But I to this day, like I love wearing them.
Yeah.
Not just because they're mine, but I love how they fit, how they look, everything.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So what's next for the brand? I know you said you do the runway. Are there
Runway,
any-
but I do want to do like a couple collections. I have a spring collection coming up, which
Mhm.
is really just I'm planning to do blanks again.
Mhm.
Just a little better,
Yeah.
modified, different colorways too. And then in the summer, I have a collection called Más Vida, More Life in Spanish,
Mhm.
where I've been planning this collection for about 2 years, and I wanna incorporate older people into the photo shoots.
Mhm.
So like grandparents or like like tias and uncles and all
Yeah,
of
yeah.
that. But like have them dripped out as fuck, like in streetwear, so baggy pants. Have my collection on, right?
Yeah.
But with older people, because Más Vida, More Life, and we want these people to stick around a little longer.
Yeah,
Um,
that's hard.
yeah, man. But yeah, those are the two big projects that, other than the runway show, that I'm working on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna design for those? Are you just doing shirts and stuff again? Are you gonna do all by hand, all those?
No. I'm just the shirts I will be making by hand, but I'll be sending them to a local printer.
Okay,
Unique Prints. If you guys don't know, they make amazing prints out here in Austin. But yeah, they'll be printing my stuff, but I'll be making my labels. I stitch them on.
yeah.
I want to do hats and bags
Okay.
along with the shirts.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
do jeans.
No. I don't like working with denim too much.
I love denim. I love it because it's such a bitch. It's
Denim
like
is
the hardest thing
denim
ever.
is awesome, but it's just not gonna be for me.
Yeah.
At least for now.
Yeah. Denim
least
to
for
me is
now.
like the funnest thing to work with because it's so hard and so brutal,
Yeah.
but it's like rewarding when you finish a pair of jeans, you put them on, you're like,
I'm
yes.
just way too picky with denim, bro.
Yeah, my thing is,
it's too picky.
Yeah, I do denim because I like never fit in any jeans.
Yeah.
Like these fit me nice. This is like one
Yeah.
brand I like.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, I like shout out Pearl to Ivory. These are like the best jeans I've ever worn in
Hey.
my life. But I like never buy jeans because none of them fit me right. Because I'm a weird build. I'm like tall and like
Yeah.
a weird ass build. So I'm like, no. If I know my dimensions, and even then I still get the same jeans,
Yeah.
it won't fit me. Like the rise will be wrong, the hips will be wrong. Something will be awful every time. So I always have to like do it myself, and that's why I like doing jeans. When I do it right, I make the cut exactly the way I want.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, fuck yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
That shit's so rewarding.
And that's why we make our own clothes.
Yeah.
Because we make it the best.
So how do you feel about social media now in the fashion game?
Oh man.
Brutal.
Social media is a tough topic, man, because I mean, people get influenced by social media so much.
Yeah.
So as an artist, I don't really try to get into like watching a lot of content that has to do with my industry, because if I watch a lot of fashion videos per se, I'll be like, man, I have to be doing that. I have to be doing this. So it just like prevents me from getting me into my head. But social media is such a huge factor in your sales and your marketing.
Yeah.
So I think that it has its pros and cons for sure. And if you figure out a way to balance it out and really finesse your way around it, it's great.
Yeah. I think I try to stop scrolling now because it's like wasting so much of my time, bro. Oh my god.
Doom scrolling sucks.
Bro, it's the worst. But now I like limit my phone so I can't go on it anymore, and it's working a lot. But then I just go on there like 5 times a day, post my videos, my little videos on TikTok, and then ride. That's it.
As you should.
Dude, the TikTok's going crazy, bro. You gotta get on that if you're not on it.
I used to be on that, like just putting on my fit checks, but I just.
Bro, they're so worth it. The amount of people, bro. Like if you need models, bro, I got 1,200 DMs for people to model me. Now it's 1,500. Just
no way.
I didn't tell you about that. Oh my god. Yeah, I made a video. I was like, yo, I need models. I got 1,500 DMs for people to model for me. They're like, yeah, I want a model. I was like, bro, what? So me and my photographer went through every single fucking one. Yeah, it was brutal. It
That's
was like
crazy.
4 hours sitting there in front of a computer like forever.
Hey.
But literally, I made one video, no followers, nothing. Just like I had like 100 followers at the time.
Yeah, TikTok is slept on, I think, by a lot of artists. Like,
dude, and your videos go out to 200 people pretty much guaranteed every time that are not your followers. Yeah. So it's a roll of the dice for free. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's free fucking money. You know.
Yeah. One of my favorite brands, Ghetto Rodeo.
I don't know.
They're from Cali. I believe they started from TikTok. Like the designer just dropped like randomly one night. He dropped like 2-3 videos, and then the next day he was just blowing up. Yeah. So like it's as simple as that. Like you just have to do it.
Do you think you want to lean into that more, like social or like e-commerce for your brand, or are you trying to do like in-person stuff? Because Lift ATX sells pretty much everything in person, right?
Yeah, we have an online store, but we definitely do like more numbers through person.
Gotta be, bro. Yeah. So what do you think for your brand? What do you think you're trying to do?
I think a mix of both, man. Like, ideally, I would love to go around the country first, and then the world. But doing pop-ups, just like randomly. Doing pop-ups, like that's the in-person type of thing that I want to do, or like runways. You know, like I think fashion just has to live in person and online nowadays.
It's literally exactly.
You can't really pick one. Yeah,
it has to be both.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, because you want to be able to post your shirt online and say like, I got this thing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You want to be able to flex it, but then you also want your people in person to be like all about it.
Right.
You know? It's an interesting mix. I think we're in a really weird spot in fashion because like so many people are all only online and they only buy just like a cool design they see, no matter what the fucking brand story is or anything like that. They'll buy a cool logo. But then people in person are like actual diehard fans who like actually see it in person. They touch it. They're like, oh my god, this thing is sick. You know, and it builds a lot more of a deeper community that way. I think so. It's a lot. It's a weird mix because a lot of brands will just blow up completely online. You never know who they are. They just have a cool design. Yeah. That's it. You know, I bought clothes online, but like. I don't know who the fuck these guys are. Yeah. They could scam me.
Yeah, you know? For real.
But I think it is important if you're starting to try to do a little bit of mix of both. But if you're at home, I recommend fucking ripping TikTok. Just try.
Yeah, rip it.
And I dude, my best videos are not related to fashion. I just did a review of Equipment Room, like just talking my shit about this bar I went to, and I was like, this shit is awesome. Like 40,000 views in 2 days. Like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about? Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
And then my other videos of me making my stuff are like 1,000. Like, I don't know. It's wicked. But like the fact that like I think I got like 200 followers from that. Like those people could eventually buy something from you. You know, talk your shit, talk any shit, talk anything. You know.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, just do it, man.
Yeah, I'll probably post this exact clip on TikTok.
Yeah.
And we'll see where the fuck it goes.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
just a roll of the dice, you know.
Yeah.
So talk to me about like your early stages in this stuff. Where were some of like the pitfalls that you said that maybe you went through that you recommend people don't go through? You know what I mean? Like for instance, one of the last conversations I had was like he worked with like a middleman overseas to do something. You know what I mean? For me, my biggest pitfall was not turning on 2-factor authentication on my fucking phone because I got locked out of my Instagram for 2 months.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a huge one. So like, it was horrible.
That one's crazy.
And then I've broken so many sewing machines. It's a horrible one too for me. But for you, what pitfalls have you gone through? You said, yo, don't do this shit.
Oh man.
It's a tough one, I know.
Yeah, it's I really have to dig deep through my brain. I don't know, bro. Like,
I'll talk about another fuck up
yeah.
while you think of yours.
Yeah.
Another fuck up I had was not getting my ideas out fast enough. So like I would sit on shit. I would only think about it myself. I would only consult myself for the idea, or like maybe my mom, or like a good friend. But now my idea is I just send my ideas once they're like done. Like I have a good mock-up or something. I send it to everyone I know who I fuck with in fashion. I'll send it to everyone and be like, yo, what do you guys think? And just send me the feedback. The faster I can get like my ideas out to people and like they can say, okay, you should maybe do this different or maybe do this the right way, the sooner I fucking really able to release it and be like, okay, it's good. And it's not like I need the validation, but it's like I think that echo chamber in your head of like, fuck, you're working on something for so long, 8 hours sewing a pair of jeans, and you don't even know if they're good. You know, you like them, and that may be enough, but usually to put it online or to put it for sale is like a different story,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
To wear it out on yourself is fine because there's no risk, it's you. But to sell it to someone else, give something you made for 8 hours, someone else is kind of like, ugh, you know, what if it breaks?
Yeah,
You know, what the fuck?
yeah.
And that's a really big, weird thing for me. So I try to get people involved and like ask them their advice or like their ideas. And it ends up working out. It ends up getting me out of my head a little bit more. So I'd say a big mistake was trying to like do it all myself, trying to be me. But now it's us. It's what can we do together. Now I pretty much open up my shit to photographers, videographers, say, hey, come on down to the A&R house and work, you know?
That's a good point you make. Like, when you start off, you kind of want to do everything yourself.
Yeah.
But like then again, when you start off, you don't really know who to hit up, you know, who to go to, you know. So I do, like you said, I recommend. It's about us. It's about us. I recommend, cause bro, people are down. Like you said, people are down to just do creative shit. So I just recommend to get out there, like explore the world that you want to get into first. And I think that's where I fucked up. I think I didn't really like get out there and just talk to different creatives and like talk to different designers. I just kind of went like, fuck it, just
It's your own thing.
yeah, it's my own thing. But I think that it's good to get other perspectives, see other work. You know, you learn a lot from that shit, you know.
Yeah.
I think fashion is really just everybody copies each other. They just make tiny changes.
Yeah.
You know, like
The amount of people who reference army, military stuff, like I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
military bag right there, bro. Like the amount of people who do that is like
Yeah.
insane. Everyone just has their own spin on a military jacket or a
oh
military
yeah,
pants or fatigues. Like references are everywhere.
oh
my God.
yeah,
They're abundant, bro. But I think to your point, you said like talk to other designers, talk to other people. Like go to any fucking creative event.
Yeah.
Like just
that's
get it.
huge. That's
Yeah,
huge.
and see if you actually like. This is a question I'll pose to you. How did you know you wanted to do fashion and not like something else, like maybe being a photographer, videographer, or anything else?
Because nothing else made me geek out more than just fashion.
Yeah.
Like you wanna be a nerd
Mm-hmm.
in with what you do, whatever that is. So
Yeah.
I think when it comes to fashion, like bro, I could probably not have a different conversation like this long if
Mm.
we're talking about something else, but when it comes to fashion, I could talk forever.
Yeah.
You know, like I think, I don't know, once you know yourself and what you like, that's when I knew like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. So talk to me about. We both share the same inspiration from Virgil,
Yeah,
who is like my goat,
man.
who I basically model everything after. Is like his kind of method. You're from Chicago, and that's where he was from.
Yeah,
I'm reading
yeah,
a book about him now. Where he's from
yeah.
Rockford, I think.
There's a huge mural of Virgil
This is my
out there.
king, bro.
Yeah.
So tell me about how he inspired you.
Man, so when I first like started into like making my brand, I would see a lot of Virgil interviews or like Virgil like being creative or advice, whatever. And like comparing him to other creatives, just like he was just so real with it. Like he didn't really sugarcoat anything,
Yeah.
and he would just like literally tell you how to do it. Like he'll give you a blueprint,
Mm-hmm.
and like it's really up to you if you follow it or not. But he was just so knowledgeable, and like I said, he would geek out about what he did.
Mhm.
And like he was so tapped into every type of like field and fashion, whether that's photography or production, designing, whatever. Like he knew it all.
Yeah, he was always there.
He's the definition of a creative director.
Yeah.
Like he's just tapped into everything, and that's kind of where I want to go. I don't really like consider myself a designer. Like
Mhm.
that's my specialty for sure, but I want to become a creative director.
Yeah.
Just tapping into everything. And
Mhm.
like if I'm at a shoot and they're like, "Yo, like can you take the pictures?" Hell yeah. You know, I'm raw at that shit too. Or, "Hey bro, can you model for us?" Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, like anything, you
That's
know.
my vibe too. I'm
You
like,
know, like
I'm a polymath. That's what he is.
Exactly.
It's like someone who's just interested in so much shit and
Yep.
like is good at enough
Yep.
things. Like, I'm not saying I'm great at enough things, but I'm good.
Yeah.
I play guitar for 20 years. You know what I mean? I could
Yeah.
sew pretty much anything. I do a lot of different shit. I do this podcast, you know,
Yeah.
social media, all these things to try to get people up and moving, you know? And I think that's what Virgil inspired me to do a lot.
Yeah.
Was just like, get off your ass and go get it, you know?
Yeah.
And I think the reason I like do this whole podcast, the reason I do all this stuff is because there's a 17-year-old version of myself. The Virgil that he said, I have it hanging on my wall over there. It's hard to read it, but everything I do is for the 17-year-old version of Manny. You know, I used to have a brand and I gave up on it in high school because I was like, you know, I don't really know where to go because I only see Supreme and Palace up there.
Right.
How the fuck did they do it? I don't really know. You know, there's not really a staircase for me to climb. I didn't really know where to go. I didn't have a goal. I didn't have like the funds. I didn't have any kind of direction with it. And I want to give people the codes to be like, all right, this is how we're going to advance. You know what I mean? This is what I fucked up on. Don't do this. And then you can come this way. You know what I mean? So like, I just want to give people those like stepping stones for that whole thing. And that's what Virgil did for me. You know, I watch his things all the time and like, it's so easy when you really look at it.
Yeah.
I think another thing is if you ever read self-help books, they all talk in like this. I think there's two modes of thinking. There's concrete and then there's dreams. So the self-help books will talk about the dreams, like, you know, how I got here. They won't ever give you the concrete steps of how they actually did the fucking thing. I went to this person. I did this. I interned them for 6 months. I got here. I did this. During the whole time I was DJing. You know what I mean? Like, no one really goes through that. They go through like the high level cute shit. Like, you know, you have to believe in it. You have to dream. And that's kind of what we talk about here too. But it's like, I want to give you the concrete fucking steps to like do it all, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how Virgil left his fucking mark
Man,
on me, you know?
one of Virgil's advice that I just like stuck with me forever is he said that in whatever you're doing, you should have 5 projects. Like you should be doing 5 projects in whatever you're doing, right?
Yeah.
And then 5 other individual projects that are just different from what you're doing. So just so you keep yourself busy, but still like learn. You're learning new shit. You're doing new shit. You're creating new stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a way to keep your creativity going.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Doing a podcast, doing social media, doing
Exactly.
a brand, hosting my first events,
There you go.
and then I'm trying to learn how to DJ next.
Dude, that's what I'm trying to do too.
Yeah.
I'm learning how to DJ too. And because bro, so like my long-term goal, like dream, if I ever get married, my dream is like I would host parties and I would DJ and I'd be married with like a tattoo artist, so
That's fire.
that she would be like tattooing at our parties. You
Yeah,
know?
that's
like
sick.
like bro, like what other combination do you need? You know,
Yeah, like that's sick.
like
That's what I love, bro. I just love like doing everything. Like
yeah,
the parties I dream about throwing are like ones where there's multiple different bars and there's a different drink on every floor. There's a different type of music at every spot. There's you can go get tattoos. You can go pick up a book. You can go buy incense.
Yeah.
You can go buy clothes. You can go see a
Yeah.
runway show. Like all at one thing. I want everyone to be like. You don't need to just love fashion to fuck with a new Renaissance. You need to love being. You need to love doing. You need to be interested. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
At the store I want to build, I want to have a second floor where it's very small, but there's like couches you just play video games against me. You know what I mean? Like,
Against.
like that's what I dream about. I dream about just being able to like basically just be a kid again. Like I want to fuck around and play outside for a little bit. Then I want to go inside, play video games. Then I have to go to school and learn 5 different subjects or 8 different subjects. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to do that at like a real level.
Bro, when you say like the kid version of you, like that's huge.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to art, you have to let that kid version of you like just come out.
Yeah.
Cause I mean that's when I was like the most creative. I think
For
as
sure.
a kid, like your imagination is just going nuts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, just always keep that kid inside you alive.
Yeah, 100%. And mine is with me through fucking this podcast, through the company, through everything, bro. You know, the next campaign I'm literally shooting is all about that. All about that same idea as when you were a kid, like you wanted to do it. Why not now?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So hopefully that comes out soon. We're shooting it next week, hopefully. So
cool.
A lot of cool shit. I know I asked you earlier, but on a closing note, you know, where would people, if they wanted to start today, where would you recommend they start in like a concrete way? And then like, as far as like doing the thing, right? Let's say they already have a brand. I'm doing a clothing brand. Where's step 1, and then what's next for your brand? What the people could look for?
I think that, like we said, set your story straight. Come up with your demographic, the audience you want to target. Your aesthetic for your brand, so the type of clothes you want to make, the colors that you want to incorporate into your brand. Figure that out, and then if you want to make your pieces, just start off by making one piece, and then have somebody model it, create a whole bunch of content for it, upload it, and then move on to the next piece. And like that's how I would start. Build your community, build your fans, build your audience, and then really jump into your brand, jump into like ordering more products or making more, once you have like a set audience. I think going back to like our fuck ups, I think that's one of my fuck ups that I did, is that I didn't really set an audience first. I just dove straight into it and wished for the best. But yeah, I think building an audience is super important.
I agree. My audience is people who want to start something or do something creative with their lives. So what would be your message to anyone who wants to start something in this life? Something creative.
Just do it, man. If it makes you happy, if you like it, just do it. That's it. It sounds simple, but it can be difficult to just do it.
Yeah. It is kind of a nightmare, bro, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But hopefully you watch these podcasts and you kind of learn more, and hopefully you enjoyed our conversation today.
And thank you for having me here, man.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Where can the people find you at, and when's your next drop happening?
Sante Designs on IG, and then spring or summer coming up, next drop. Stay tuned.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you for being on, my brother.
Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it. That's a wrap.
That's it.